Hari Om, Namaskaram, good morning to all. I am here not as a Vedanta student, I am here because of my better half, who is a Vedanta student and Shishya of Acharya Ji. You can show up your hand, Jaya, because there are a couple of Jayas here.
As long as you are not confused, no problem.
Why we call better half the spouse? Because she just not be the other half. She has to be more than that. She has to add positive value addition to your life. In my case, she has added the most positive value in my spiritual journey, which is very limited journey, in 2025 by bringing me into this class, convincing me to attend this class of Sri Acharya Ji. Acharya Ji is a God-gifted teaching talent. Why I say that? A teacher needs clarity in communication and explanation and expansion to make difficult or abstract subjects comprehensible to the students or Sishyas. And not only that, she has to repeat it. Repetitions makes it sink better and better. And not only that, summarize it again. Then the whole concept, all the doubts get clarified. And in that, she has done a commendable job. I haven't attended a Vedanta class so far. Personally, this is the first time I attended. In YouTube many, I have been listening. This has been a fantastic experience, and many of the concepts which I had got totally clarified. Thanks to Acharya Ji, and on behalf of all the students, I would like to thank her, express the gratitude for the great job she has done in our journey of enlightenment in this life. So please give a big round of applause. I will be failing in my duty if I don't thank Satya Ji. The real strong foundation behind all this organization in the camp. Organizing a camp for 50 plus people is a very challenging task, but he's so calm and composed. So effortless it seems. But organizing a camp, smoothly conducting, is a very challenging task. That's his experience and skill, organization skill. And there are 4 pillars who have actively supported him. I have nicknamed to remember SNSD. That is Supraja, Niveda, Srinidhi and Divya, SNSD, so that I don't forget. So, on behalf of the Sishyas, I would like to express our gratitude to Satya Ji and SNSD for making the whole camp a great and fantastic experience. I came here to enjoy, and instead of roaming around in Coimbatore, which I thought I would be doing, skipping the classes, I ended up attending 100% of the classes all the time with total attention, and I'm a late riser. I sleep around 1 or 2 o'clock in the night, Jaya knows, and I get up maybe 7:30, sometimes 7, maybe sometimes 8. But your talks she'll be listening, and in my Swapna Avastha, reflected talks will be coming to me. Like RC, it is RT, and that's how I've been improving my Vedanta knowledge. For that again, thanks to my better half. Other coordinator ko and apni ko kaza coordinator ko. So something I pick up. then any camp, like in the corporate world, must have a takeaway for that person. Everybody has a different takeaway. For me, Vedanta has been a pastime, but the spark you have ignited, maybe it can become a fire of passion. Now, whether it becomes fire of passion or not depends on my fate and my free will. And as you said, which will play the role, I don't know. Let's see what the future unfolds. But thanks for igniting that spark. I had that spark, but you really Last. Sorry for taking time. This is sort of a vote of thanks in frequency for all the great job you have done. And being marketing people, particularly international marketing people, we love to speak. We got the mic, but I'll close in 2 minutes. Being engineer, we are associated very much with the science world. And we know who makes what famous statement. So one of the mightiest science brain equivalent of Einstein in modern time was Stephen Hawking, British physicist. Died a couple of years ago. He was a non-believer in God. His wife was very religious and church-going person. She tried her best, even pleaded with him, at least once in your lifetime, say God exists. He never said yes. He never said yes. But before his death, scientists are like that, crazy guys, but very brilliant guys. He said, I can predict 100 years from now, science will know the mind of God. Okay, and then he died. I was reflecting upon it yesterday. Then I thought, if his wife had sent him or made him listen one class of Acharya Ji, he would have changed the statement, and the statement would have become, Indians knew thousands of years ago the mind of God. Perhaps science may struggle, and very optimistic statement I'm making, he would have said, perhaps in another 100 years, science may know what is the mind of God. But Indians are great, they knew thousands of years ago, and there are several such gurus in India. Thank you for your patience. Sorry for exceeding the time limit.